Bow before the queen, you mere male mortal. Championed by the great work of all beautiful sisters in the world, we have managed to take hold of this frequency, so welcome to the Human Woman Show. Our sound, unlike those of our rival show, is a well thought out and strategically chosen sound. What a week it has been. We started our week with the news that Bana Baby has gotten tired of waking up to.
We had a case of defilement involving a pastor from a named church. The complaint was received from a 14-year-old girl who is the daughter, and also a schoolgirl. This occurred today, 25th July 2018, around 0010 hours near Buchi Hotel in Buchi Township.
Firstly, lady, you're not doing any of our sisters any help with that 0001 hours type of time telling. Secondly, those hashtag not all men are at it again. The Human Woman Show watched with sad eyes as the media shifted their attention over to our mayoral winner talk about how he really didn't mean it when he said he would hook us all up with Wi-Fi. Feminists all across the world need to be furious because even when it comes to being trash, the efforts of trash men that involve men get more media coverage than the efforts of trash men that involve women. That level of trash is like every single time Rough Kid said "Ganga no" unnecessarily and strangely high. The great Kalu may not see those pitch-side tickets for 2 years after FIFA banned him following an investigation into his relationship with another banned FIFA official. Turns out those free kicks are not the only thing he was taking. The former captain has maintained his not guilty plea and put out a statement saying he was going to fight the ruling. We hope he overturns the ruling because we would hate to think of all the shady dates he would have to cancel if he didn't have courtside access for 2 years. From one man to another.
It's a hilarious show, but I think we need to add a female voice to it so that then we can feel the joke on both ends.
The Human Woman Show would like to congratulate this man for playing to his part in furthering gender-based stereotypes. Dear not all men, it's in moments like these that we regret considering you fully grown adults. Why must we resort to a binary form of thought? Why does a show have to have a man and woman for it to be considered good? If we asked you whether you really cared about our opinions, would you really want to know? Dear stronger sex? It was my gender that shocked me when we focused more on the length of the last episode of the podcast over the fact that it had carried information on rape of one of our own sisters. We shall get deeper into this after the break. The human woman's body is a flawless machine, built with precision and power. The curves of an entire generation run down to the beautiful and strong feet that have danced to the drums of our rebellions. Look at that woman go. That is grace to its closest degree. That's why you shouldn't rape a woman, you vile creatures. That's why you shouldn't put your cachaça-fused hands on our temples of grace. It's not too much to ask. Don't rape us. A state of mind for every man as a prerequisite for him to be known as a gentleman. P.S. Apologies from our non-belief when we come across you. You fine thing. Last week, our rival show provided a platform for us to support our sisters that are getting molested, and results were about as varied as Kanye West albums. Word in the underground is some publications have tried to make him look bad by focusing more on the fact that he had shown light on the victim again. I get that we can't trust him because at the end of the day, he's just a man like all the rest. Why would a lion offer a massage to an antelope? That would be a one-way happy ending. Today, our story comes from South Germany, where a woman sold her son to pedophiles on the dark net. I'm guessing all the boarding schools were closed? The instant recipient of the award for worst mother ever, along with her exceptionally trash husband, got jailed for 12 years, and we're wondering why the judge was so lenient. This is the type of case where you would get backlash for being too lenient, no matter how harsh you tried to be. We empathize with the Human Man Show, so we chose to reach out to you face to face instead of through the gender that don't even understand what they think they know about women. We challenge the Human Man Show to do more than just talk about rape in the music industry. We challenge him to build an infrastructure that will ensure that these women are safe and receive counseling after they come forward. We are fully aware of the fact that the people that are responsible for doing this to their children are also the people that are capable of sexual assault in the music industry. We therefore also push our ladies to help create a platform for their fellow women to come out and help a nation of women. Not to push us or anything, but it would be really nice if the men saw us being united for once, as opposed to them seeing us pulling each other's weaves at bars and that inappropriate scene at that poor baby's party. You can send all your voice notes to 0975 942 837 and let us know if you've ever been through a bad sexual experience with any celebrity in this industry. Infrastructure is being built
to capture the sex offenders, but in the meantime, it would be irresponsible to ask you to come forward even though you have no proof. We urge you to come forward because without your role, the Human Man Show will not be able to legally help you without breaking libel and slander laws. And between you and me, you know that critic guy wouldn't last a day in prison. Don't forget to let us know what you think of this episode via our WhatsApp line as well, and let's get those disgusting people in jail. The hashtag is The Human Man Show. Thank you for being human, and for some reason I feel like ending this episode by saying welcome to the Human Man universe.
I think we're going to the wrong day parties. All right. Just give me a second in case I need to like hawk a loogie or something. You're supposed to say that. My gosh. Okay. Bow before the queen, you mere male mortal.